The World Fairness Agreement by Stephen Childs. Introduction. Before we had boats that could cross the ocean, there was no way to get a message to the other people on the planet that were across the ocean. Today we can get a message to everyone on the planet, with few exceptions, within a few minutes because of the internet and language translation technology. This is a new situation for humanity. Also, we have never had so many people on the earth. There are 8 times more people alive today than there were 100 years ago. Never before have so many people been able to compare each other's religious beliefs. We have increased our knowledge of where we are in the cosmos to the nth degree. A few hundred years ago, we thought the world was flat with a dome that held up the stars. It was called the firmament. More recently, we learned that the Earth is a sphere orbiting the Sun that is also a sphere. We did not know about our galaxy at all. Even more recently, we learned there are as many galaxies as there are stars in our galaxy. In modern, I'm just going to focus on the Nataraj and just read. Hang on just a sec. Let's see. In our modern world, atheism is becoming more acceptable for most of the world. People can join or leave religions more now than ever before. The new study of psychology and social psychology has given us a much better understanding of ourselves and others. We can now travel anywhere on the planet where there is an airport in a matter of hours. We can do what was once impossible. Our weaponry is capable of destroying the entire human species and most of the others as well. This has never been the case before. The situation we are in and this technology that we now have is why we need the World Fairness Agreement innovation, and also why the World Fairness Agreement is possible to implement quickly. Up until now, this innovative idea would have been impossible to do. This innovation, the World Fairness Agreement, will save us from self-destruction. The technology that would have killed us will now save us if we implement the World Fairness Agreement right away. The World Fairness Agreement. We intend on winning the people of the world. Everyone will join us. The law of fairness gives us control of the unfair people of the world. We are people of fairness. People that are unfair are in a world of hurt. They lose control of the people of the world. Here's what you agree to. Stop doing people wrong and be forgiven of your past. It will be a secret. You will be given power to free yourself of problems. You will win. No one will be over you. Everyone is ruled by the law of fairness only. Fair beings of the cosmos are the authority over all. The law of fairness. Actually, I've changed my thoughts on that. The law of fairness itself is the only authority. So I suppose I'll rewrite that paragraph. The law of fairness. Fairness is subjective. We all choose what it is for ourselves. Law is about punishment for lawbreakers. The way of fairness has a law. It is the law of fairness. The law of fairness is not the ruling power yet. We want it to be the ruler of the world. We want fairness for all and fairness from all to rule all. This is the law of the land. It is the law that actually rules us everywhere at all times. It is the law that is imposed on us and on others. It is imposed on all individuals, neighborhoods, dwellings, families, gangs, political alliances, religions, and governments. It is the ruler of all ages of people. It rules parents and it rules children. It rules all. It rules all, and everyone ruled by it are equally important and count the same. No one is above anyone else, and no one can do anyone wrong. This is the law of fairness that we want everyone to accept and benefit from. We do not need violence or force. Our power comes from our connection and from our joining with the most powerful ones in our cosmos. This is what punishes everyone that are not being fair to everyone unless they agree to stop being fair to everyone. Forces and beings we cannot see are the punishers. They can ruin people's lives. They can end people's lives. We will not hurt anyone. Rather, we surrender to everyone to serve and protect everyone from unfairness. We do not let anyone do anyone wrong. We will not let anyone do you wrong. The law of fairness protects everyone from being done wrong by anyone. The law of fairness is the foundation law of all laws. It means that all laws are to create fairness. All governments and religions are to create fairness. All individuals are to create fairness. Those that agree will be granted absolution and exoneration. Our past is irrelevant, it is secret, and no one cares what you did. It is all forgiven when we agree to be fair to everyone. Those that join us are forgiven of everything and honored. If we could get the whole world to join us, then no one would be raped or done wrong in any way anymore. It would be a thing of the past. It would not happen to anyone else. Is this better than our current failed system of justice, where we dig into the past of people to attempt to convict and punish them? Our system of justice is tragically dysfunctional. It is almost unbearable to observe it. We cannot stand hearing what they say, and they say it endlessly. It has become a racket for corrupt people to make money with. I realize there are exceptions. Many people want actual justice to happen. We can improve our present broken system with the law of fairness. The way of victory. Welcome. Atheist or not atheist is irrelevant. You do not need to believe anything. You are welcome here with us. You are completely accepted as you are. We care about you and about what is happening to you, and that is unfair to you and yours. Because we agree to be fair to everyone, we are granted victory over adversity in life by those we can see, and also those we cannot see but are actually real. We ask for victory over those that are doing us wrong. We ask that they be disciplined unless they agree to the law of fairness. They must be stopped from being unfair to us. We ask that they also become agreeable to being fair to everyone. Unfair people lose, fair people win. We honor and forgive unfair people after they choose fairness. All of us have an ego problem that makes us selfish and unfair-minded. We need to surrender to this aspect of ourselves, or it will never go away. Give all that you are, all your thoughts, feelings, everything to the law of fairness. Surrender to win. We need to surrender every day and acquire a peaceful, silent mind. The best way to win against controlling people is to stop thinking. Just let them attack you with their words and make no thoughts about it. Abstain from thoughts. Just be peaceful and happy in your own silent, unresponsive mind. Unseen force, unseen beings will punish unfair people if need be. Now, I'm one of those unseen forces, but I'm not unseen, and everybody knows who I am. And when people are doing me wrong, I'm interjecting this into the document, by the way. When people are doing me wrong, I think really powerful punishment against them to get them to stop. And it works. It gets the inner voice that's attacking me to stop. And I'm stopping people from being unfair so other people don't have to. They can probably get through this by the method I described before, by just keeping silent and peaceful and knowing that something is stopping them, me, and I'm not the only one. We're the most powerful beings there are. And most of these powerful beings are not humans on planet Earth. So they're supporting me in stopping others from scapegoating me, from picking on me, from doing me wrong. They're supporting me in stopping others from doing me wrong. And I'm sure they'll support you in the same manner. Okay, back to the document. Because there's no law against being unfair to others, we had no way to stop others from being unfair to us until now. The law of fairness is a way to stop others from being unfair to us. Fairness is the basis of all morality. We must take the moral high ground. The moral high ground is ordinary people being fair to each other. The only morality is fairness. We must become fair people. We must stop doing others wrong. We must rid ourselves of unfair beliefs. The only immorality is unfairness. The only sin is unfairness. By that I mean doing others wrong. Most religions are unfair. They do not know what they are doing. They have curses on people that are fair to everyone. Who are they to tell us what is right and wrong? We already know when something is unfair. We already know what God is for us, or if we think there is one. We need to empower the fair people and take the power away from the unfair people and systems that exploit us. Complexity is destroying us by distracting us from what will work. What if there will be a future of dreadful, unspeakable suffering unless the people of planet support the law of fairness? What if all the people really do need to unite against unfairness? What if everyone will help you if you help everyone? What if everyone has all that they need? What if we deserve forgiveness and we agreed to be fair? What if everyone cares about each other? This is what we want to happen. Everyone will be given a way to provide for themselves and to not live in poverty. Everyone will care about everyone, and we will have no enemies once they agree to the law of fairness. All wars will stop. All wars will cease. The World Fairness Agreement, if we can get everyone to do this, it will work. Just wanting world peace and unity without corruption will never make world peace and unity happen until you stop the cause of war, corruption, and division. The entire world could agree to not have wars or corruption but there would be wars and corruptions until the cause of the wars and corruption is stopped. The World Fairness Agreement is a way to stop the cause of war and corruption and bring about world unity by invite, not by tyrannical force. It unites with love and not with fear. The World Fairness Agreement is this: we all agree to be fair to everyone. We all agree unfairness is unacceptable. No one wants to be done wrong. Therefore, we all agree everyone is required to be fair to everyone. We all agree that all religions, all governments, and all other alliances, as well as all individuals, will be fair to all other religions, governments, alliances, and individuals. We will add a very short foreword to all the unfair religions, stating that we need to disregard all unfair scriptures and doctrines. This agreement will be worldwide on the same day, 12/26/23. And here we're up to Christmas of 24. So it's like I made it, update it. I extend the date on the day after Christmas every year. But what we need to do it as soon as possible. Like we need to do it now, like today. As soon as possible. But the idea is it's on the same day. It will be the day we transition from worldwide unfairness to worldwide fairness. Everyone will require fairness from everyone. Everyone that agrees will be totally forgiven of their past. What people did in the past is not important. What is important is that we all agree to be fair, beginning with the transition day. This is the day that all leaders, rulers, nations, religions must comply with fairness for everyone and fairness from everyone. All religions must be fair to everyone. We do not care what they have told us about God. The only God would want fairness for everyone. Our worldwide unity can convince everyone to comply. We believe all morality comes from fairness and all immorality comes from unfairness. Fairness is good and unfairness is evil. Put everything aside for a minute and create fairness for all and fairness from all first. You can believe whatever you want as long as it is fair to others. All of us have been born into this world where the status quo is unfairness. The only way to protect ourselves from unfairness is to gain power. Money and political power are a must. We ally ourselves with others by choice or by force to stop other alliances from harming us or taking us over. This is like tribal warfare that never stops. Unfairness and war is the norm. World leaders could be charged with war crimes and sex crimes or even for disagreeing if the other side got control. They fight to the death to stop the other side from gaining power over them. All of us are continuing in grave danger of being taken over by someone else and prosecuted, executed, or imprisoned for something. All of us have our way of life to stop others from taking over. War and unfairness are the norm. With the World Fairness Agreement idea, all this changes. All the others are going to now be protecting us because we are united, fair humans protecting them. Everyone will be protecting your way of life as long as you are being fair. Everyone will be protecting you from unfairness, and you will also be protecting everyone from unfairness. Here's the deal. We get all billionaires, all political leaders, all religious leaders, all criminals, all street gangs, and all individuals to agree by giving them and everyone the gifts from the World Fairness Agreement. Upon transition day, the past actions of all of us are forgiven, and we are honored equally for making world fairness happen. Issues of unfairness in the past are now irrelevant. All these past issues are resolved by this agreement. And remember that when you agree you're exonerated. We don't prosecute people after transition day. On transition day, no one's going to be prosecuted because we're trying this new way. And this is the only way that I know of that will work. So it's like we all get a clean slate. We're all born into this world of unfair corruption. So what sense does it make of punishing people that were just doing what's normal in the past? We're making a new normal. Do you understand? So if you forgive someone, why are you still punishing them? If they're forgiven, forgive them. And there's no punishment. See what I'm saying? Our past is secret if we want. We are given the right to secrecy and privacy for agreeing to be fair. No one will be charged with anything. All is forgiven for making this happen. That's the gift that will make it happen. See what I'm saying? Billionaires and world leaders will not need to worry about having someone destroy them. They have the money and power to be able to help us make it happen. They will be heroes. Everyone will be equally the winner for making it happen. All fair humans count the same and are of equal value because we are agreeing to be fair. Our competition will be defeated by our World Fairness Agreement. They will peacefully join us as friends. Humanity united can end all poverty, warfare, crime, overpopulation, and climate degradation with our unified effort to stop all human-to-human unfairness. This effort is the most valuable thing any person can do for themselves, their families, their religion, and their nation. If you don't have a purpose in life, make it bringing about the World Fairness Agreement. This is the highest purpose for a human being. Fairness Court, an addendum to the World Fairness Agreement. Fairness Court is if anyone, anywhere, for any reason is being unfair to others in any way, we make an unfairness complaint. A jury with no judge decides if there is unfairness, and the defendant may have others causing the unfairness, and this will be looked into as a result of the unfairness complaint he makes. Those that will not agree to stop the unfairness immediately will be locked up until they agree. Everyone's going to agree. Then they are totally forgiven and honored. Nobody goes to jail. See what I'm saying? They get their right to secrecy back. That's worth a lot. Unfair people do not have the right to secrecy. You have to agree to be fair to have the right to secrecy. The jury, the complainer, and the defendant will all agree to use the 1-minute method of communication that is in the menu. And it works really well. Look in the menu. I might read it another day. Thanks for listening. I know that was a pretty poor first try at this, but I'll try again to make it better and more understandable. Thank you.